Good morning, good morning. Hey everyone. I'm just sitting up here on top of the, no, it's not on mountains, but it's going towards Stanton, Virginia. Some people call it Staunton, but it's Stanton, Virginia. It's actually I don't know, Fishersville or Stanton somewhere. Anyway, I had to bring Rebel to the SPCA to get him spayed today. My veterinarian wanted to wait till he was a year old, but he is wild as a buck. And I don't know, I just thought it was best to go ahead and have it done. So people said, oh, it's his puppy voice, but when we had Grizzly, let me sit up a little bit, and my hair's a mess. When we had Grizzly, that dog had such a bark that he would bark, it would just pierce your eardrums. So the paper, when I walked in the door, it says, fill out your paper and then have your dog. So I went in and I got my paperwork and I filled it out. So then I bought Grizzly in. I call Rebel Grizzly all the time. It's just a habit. And he just, my husband says that he is Grizzly, that Grizzly just come back. And it wasn't Rebel, but I don't believe in that. My husband, he's like, you need to go and watch that woman on TV that, talks to them dogs and has them. I said, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't care what you say. I don't believe in that stuff. But anyway, I call him Grizzly, and then I just go on about my business. But the funny part about it is, when Grizzly passed, we had to put Grizzly down because, when Grizzly was sick and couldn't walk, we took him to the vet and we found out that he had cancer and we had to put him down. And that story, I think I erased it, but we had a week to work with him, to love on him and everything. So then the vet come out and we put him down, and my grandson made a really nice box to put him in, and he has his grave in the backyard. We have a lot of graves in our backyard. I had a horse that was a very old horse, and bless its heart, it must have had colic in the middle of the night, and I didn't know it. And it got down, and when it got down, it got up. I can't think, up underneath my fence, and got out from underneath my fence and was laying up on the neighbor's fence. And by the time I got to it, I don't know, if y'all know anything about horses, it's a terrible thing because they're in terrible pain. It's a bellyache to them because it's gas. It's just gas, and it hurts them, and they thrash. They throw themselves up and down, and what it does, their intestines is so big in their stomach, and then they get knots in them. They tangle knots in them, and then once they do that, then you have to put them down, or you have to have an operation, and then it's 90% chance that they can live. Well, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. I'm bawling, crying. I don't know what to do. It's on a Saturday. I can't get my vet. My oldest son, Chris, he had went to Virginia Tech for about a year as a ag student, and I'm calling him, and he's like, Mom, hold his head down, because he was thrashing his head, and his mouth was bleeding, and oh my Lord, I'm just crying. My grandson's crying, and So I just try to hold his head down and do the best I can. And so finally I get the vet, and the vet comes out and puts him down. And so my husband has a friend, and he went and got him, and he has a backhoe. So he dug a big old hole with a backhoe and pushed him over in it. And my grandson went and got his blanket, a horse's blanket that kept him warm, and he jumped down in there and put it over him. And so, he kind of keeps that clean, and Grizzly's clean, and we have a pet cemetery. I told my husband a long time ago when we were married, and he used to have a truck, and I don't know what year it was, but it was a Chevrolet, and it was when they were showing them. I need to drive and go. I need to go to Stanton and go to the post office. Oh, they're open now. It's 9:08. But it was high. It had big wheels. And it had, of course, the lift kit. And the front of it would lift up. And the back of it would lift up. And, of course, it was beautiful. And he would show it in truck shows. And of course, it would be okay if you would win money. Trophies don't pay for the time and the money and the parts you put in it. But he did that many, 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 many years when we were married. I don't know, in our 20-year-old, 30-year-old, when we were that age maybe. And I told him when he died I was gonna dig a big old hole and put him in a truck and bury him in it. But anyway, the thing I wanted to tell y'all was Rebel. When I took him in there and they went to take him, here he is on his collar and his leash. And the girl that took him, I recognized her. She goes to our church, and I asked her. She's like, yeah. I said, okay, I thought I recognized you. So she went to take him, and he had all 4 feet planted to the ground. He wasn't going nowhere with her. And bless her heart, she picked him up, and he weighs 60-some pounds. So I'm watching her, and so they go through the door, and then you can see them go past. And when she went past, all I could see was Rebel looking back at me. And I'm like, no, Rebel, don't. And it was so funny, bless his heart. That dog is spoiled rotten. He was looking back at me like, where are you doing? What are you doing now? Where are you leaving me? So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And Kaylee and I had a jewelry auction yesterday, and it's on Kaylee's page. So if you want to go see it and see if there's anything on there that y'all would like to have. She did carry it on StreamYard, so it would be on her page. So go take a look. Yeah, on her page and see. I know there are some things that we didn't get rid of. And if you do see anything, just let us know. I think her and I are going to do some more during the day. I know I am, because I know sometimes it's there were some people made remarks that it's nice doing it during the day, and it would probably start like 12 noon. Hear the birds. It's so pretty this time of year when it's not real cold. I think it's going to be like 40 today. But anyway, I will be doing sales, buy it now, auction sales, maybe during the day. I don't know what days yet. It may just, sometimes it may be pop-ups, because some days I can't actually, I have to look at my calendar, and I want to start saying, okay, I'm going to do it like Monday and Wednesday or something like that. Or maybe even 3 days a week. I don't know. I know I have a lot of stuff I need to get rid of. But, and I did tell whoever, if anybody wants to come and join me, I'll be welcome. You're welcome to come if you want to come in and sit with me, because I will do StreamYard, and I've got my bird. That's so cute. I love birds. I love to sit and listen. I got my Chromebook set up now, and I can get that done. So anybody want to come and join, be glad to have you. Just hit me up on Messenger, and we can talk about it, or you can email me at justtoserve@gmail.com, and that is JUSTOSERV@gmail.com. And that's JUSTOSERV@gmail.com. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm gonna go, once I go to Stanton and pick up, turn in a key for a friend at the mailbox, I will go home and invoice everyone. And as soon as I get the money, I'll get your packages out. All right? Thank you guys. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.